Hello everyone, here we are to discuss JEE Mains 2019 10th April evening paper. So let us move on to the mathematics paper, and this is question number 1 for us. So here is the question number 1. It says that let fx is equal to a function log of sin x, where x is varying from 0 to pi, that is in the first two quadrant, and gx is inverse, sine inverse of e raised power minus x, where x is again greater than 0. If alpha is a positive real number such that a is a constant, and what is that constant? It is the derivative of the composite function f of gx at alpha, and b is again the value of f of gx at alpha, then which of the following relation will satisfy. So let us see what here is given. This question is actually related to the composite function, and it's again an easier one because in this case it is easier to find out this composite function. So you can see here fx is given log of sin x and gx is given sine inverse e raised to the power minus x. So what is f of gx here? It is f of gx, and you can see from here gx is sine inverse e raised to the power minus x. So f of gx is equal to log sine of sine inverse e raised power minus x. Now you can easily note that sine of sine inverse e raised power minus x is simply e raised power minus x, and this will give you a simpler value, that is minus x. So what we have to find out? First we have to find out the value of b, and that b is definitely the value of the composite function at alpha. So in place of x we have to put alpha, so b is equal to minus alpha. And what is a? A is the derivative of the composite function at alpha, so we have to differentiate this. So a is the derivative of this composite function at alpha. So if you differentiate this, you will get minus 1. So a is equal to minus 1. So the value of b is minus alpha and a is equal to minus 1. So let us check the first option. If you put a is equal to minus 1 here, what you are going to get here? If you put a is equal to minus 1, it is minus alpha square, and if you put b is equal to minus alpha, this will be minus alpha again into alpha, and again a minus 1. You can easily note alpha square will be cancelled out here, and this will be plus 1. So we can say the first option is correct, although it seems to be a little bit complicated one, but you can note here the composite function is easier to find out. Let us move on to the next problem. Now this is a problem from solution of triangle. ABC are angles of a triangle which are in AP, and the ratio of two sides A is to B is given, that is 1 is to root 3. If the third side is 4, then what is the area of the triangle? Again an easier one. You can notice this point that the angles are in AP, and you know that if the angles are in AP, then 2b is equal to a plus c, and if you replace a plus c with pi minus b, you will get b is equal to pi by 3 here. So definitely we know the angle b here. Now let us see what is given in the triangle here. It is given that the triangle which is being formed here, let's say this is a triangle, right, and after that we can say this is B, this is A, and this is C. Now it is given that a is to b is 1 is to root 3. That means if the side a is x, then the side b will be root 3x, and we are given side c that is equal to 4. Now this angle b is 60 degree. This is what we have find out. Now we will be calculating x from here by applying cosine formula, that is cos of 60 degree is equal to 16 plus x square minus 3x square upon 8x. Now if you calculate x from here, you will get two values, that is x is equal to 2 and minus 4. Definitely minus 4 will be neglected, so we will be taking only 2 because that is positive. Now you know what is x. Now what is the area of a triangle? It is half AB sine C. So you know the included angle, that is B. B angle is known to us. So the area will be half 4 into x sine 60. So sine 60 is root 3 by 2 and x is there, that is 2. So by putting x equal to 2, we will get this value as 2 root 3. So the option which is correct is the third one, that is 2 root 3. Let us move to the third problem. The next problem is from determinant, and you can see it's again an easier one related to the real roots of the equation. Now if you expand this, you will get a cubic equation, because these 3x when will get multiplied, you will get a cubic equation. So we are not going into any of the operation, we are not going to waste any time in the operation itself. We are just expanding this determinant and we will be finding out the roots. So just by simply expanding, you will get a cubic equation, that is x cube minus 7x plus 6 equal to 0. And you know how to expand it, you know it well. So this is a cubic equation. Now all the roots are real. If you check, x equal to 1 is the root of this equation, x minus 1 is one of the factor, and the other factor will be x square plus x minus 6. So other two root can also be easily find out. So one root is 1, other is 2, and the third one is minus 3. So it can be simply calculated, and you can see the sum of the root is definitely equal to 0. You can also notice the sum of the root is also equal to the coefficient of x square, the minus of x square upon a. So we know the sum of root, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, and here the b is missing, that is b is equal to 0 because x square is not there. So b itself is 0 and a is 1, so simply the sum of the root again is 0. But I want to make sure that the roots are real, and you can notice all the roots are easily seen by hit and trial. It is 1, 2 and minus 3. So the second option here is the correct one. Let us move on to the next problem.